the loot, cut 'em up, then I dash. And when I had to shoot, I nutted up for the cash. Ran down the block with my 45 block. Capped off around, everybody hit the ground. The next thing I heard was the siren. Didn't turn around, money grip kept firing. Running for the ride, I can't go inside. I'd rather that I die, I got too much pride. I guess it's just something that you can't understand. My gun's in my hand, tell me who's the man. I used to sell yayo back in the day, yo. Ran with the gang, had all my homies playing. Grabs to the corners, I'm taking all the orders, making all the runs, raking in the funds. I always got my gun, it's that old 6-shooter. I'm the king of the neighborhood, crazy white panther. What people thinking Danny lost his mind? It must have been from all the wine, man, and all the hard times. Like children in the park, in the dark with the crew. I'm always getting high, I saw my man die. Now I got the work in the dough. 25 grand and the 5 keys of blow. I gotta relocate and start all over. But watch me blow up like a supernova. I keep my game in tight and follow my plan. My gun's in my hand, so tell me who's the man.
Better up and said I did. What's up? Bleeker
Hey,
man.
Biggie. How you doing, big man? How you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So I had a little bit of time today. I thought that I'd try to find the top 100 trending list. See how many of them I got.
Oh, I see.
I don't even. Yeah, like you. I've done this before with the NWO dudes, 84 and D and Doc, and we'd go. Like Doc got invited to Alex the Comic Quarters, and they did the top 100 trending, and they had like the dude that has the Evans tube, his kid, and super rich guy, and I think Long Box Love Affair was there or some shit, and you know, they go down each book and they'd say, "Oh yeah, I got one," and they pull it out and show it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to find that kind of list. See if I can find it.
You probably got a lot of those top books. You got a lot of big books over there.
Yeah, last time I did it, I had over half, so I was pretty happy with it. 100 trending comics. How you been though? Is your week off?
Yeah, man, enjoying it. I woke up at like 10. Well, I didn't go to bed till fucking what 6 o'clock this morning, something like that. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you and I saw y'all up pretty late. I got up to pee and saw y'all up. Still
Yeah,
going.
I saw your. This is my pee comment.
Yeah. All right. I've done that about 4 or 5 times in his Insomniac chat. I'll come in and be like, "Oh, all right, I'm up peeing," because I usually wake up at least once.
Yeah, me too. He was actually surprised about
I wish
that
I'd
last
sleep
night.
through it all.
And I'm like, I'm surprised he doesn't wake up at his age. Apparently, he can sleep through the night without peeing.
Yeah, you would think. Oh, that's cool.
I know. I guess I wish it fucking happened for me. I fucking wake up twice at least.
All right, this is a Sell My Comics website. Nah, go collect most popular comics hottest list. I think that's the one.
Go collect, or you can use what is it? I use
I think Heritage has one.
Cover Price has one. Key Collector has top 100 Bronze Age comics, top 100, whatever comics. They've
All
got
right.
one.
So I found it, and it's pretty cool. So I guess the chat. Oh, we ain't got nobody in the chat. We only got a couple people, but everybody could play along as we do this. I have the list. I didn't expect to find it this easily, but I think you have some I don't have too. So let's just try her out, man.
All right. What do we got?
All right. So I'm gonna blow myself up so people can see us. Oops, did I kick you out on accident?
Yourself,
Sorry, Bleak.
single. That's
I mean,
all.
do that.
That's all right, bro.
All right. So number one,
Nobody could see
Spawn
that.
number one.
Really? All right. Well, I got that signed by Todd
Spawn number
McFarlane.
one. Yep.
In a
I
got the newsstand signed by Todd McFarlane. So I think I cleared that one. Done.
Now I don't know. I don't know what month this is. It's just the first one I seen, but it's still a list. You know. It's
All right.
still okay. So number two. Number two is the Spider-Man 7, the first Spider Boy.
I got
a second print.
I don't have a first
got
or a second.
Yeah, I'll count a second print. Fuck it.
I got nothing.
All right.
If there's a lot of new comics out here, I won't have a lot. That's for sure.
They're usually old keys. So third book is ASM 300. So I'm 3 for 3 so far.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, you do? I didn't know you had that.
Yeah. You've seen me pull it out twice on the hunt, for Christ's sake.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, well,
You must have did it after I left.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so number 4 is Lethal Protector 1.
Yeah, I got fucking like 6 copies of that fucking thing.
Okay, good. I'm 4 for 4 so far. Now we're gonna run across one I don't have, but I do have a Secret Wars 8, 5 for 5.
Oh, I got a Secret Wars 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that you don't have? What was the one that you don't have?
Well, there's a couple of them coming up. I know you got one of them. The first Dazzler, I don't have that.
Oh yeah.
You got that one?
I don't have the first Dazzler, no.
Okay, so I'm 5 of 6, and then I don't have a Wolverine 1 either.
I definitely have one of those. I love
Yeah, I
Wolverine.
thought you did.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure if I have this. I don't think I do have a 2099 number 1.
I have one of those. I have a couple of those, actually.
I think I got rid of mine. I do have a first Miles.
I have a second print, so I'm gonna count it.
Yep, that'll count. Okay. New Mutants 98, check.
Yeah, check.
Spider-Man 1, McFarlane, check.
Check. I got like fucking 300 copies of that fucking thing.
First Punisher, check.
Check.
Wolverine 1, first patch. I sold mine.
Check. 9-8, baby. Check.
What up, Durs? Good to see you. At least somebody checked with us.
Durs,
all right,
what are you? You're probably at work, Durs. You're always at fucking work.
He's a working man.
I know, he's a workaholic, that guy.
All right, so we're at X-Men 1 at number 14.
I do not
I
have
don't
an
know why
X-Men.
that's hot, but
is that like the 90s X-Men one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I got like 300 copies of that. I really do. I've got like 30 copies of that book.
Oh, I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. My shop had 100 of them. All right, here's a book you got that I don't. Star Wars 1.
Oh, fuck yeah, Doc. Boom. Thank you, brother.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one for me, for sure.
First Gambit, check.
I got one of those. I got a newsstand of one of those.
252.
I don't have a 252. That's what I'm actually actively looking for. Yeah, that one. I really need one of those in my collection.
I love 252, man. It's a cool book.
I don't know. I don't think it's that great. I just know I need it for my black suit collection.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Oh, that was the main reason I wanted to. So Omega Red, still got one of them.
Yeah, I got a couple of those guys.
2099, you know, the black.
Yeah.
I do have that. That's probably why I don't have the 2099 one, is because I have one of those.
I'm telling you, Big, that's not the first appearance. The first appearance is 2099 number 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a little tiny ad in that comic book. People say it's the first appearance. It is not the first appearance at all.
So I don't. I mean, I guess this is just another Spider-Man one. I only have the silver foil, but
I got
they're
that.
all the same.
No, they're not. No, they're not. There's one that's
Eh.
the one that's really desirable is the Walmart special. It's the newsstand gold. It's like 300 and 400 bucks. It's really expensive.
Oh yeah, there's one of them that's worth a lot more than the rest. But
And then there's another one. I think what is it? It's not. It's the platinum edition. That one's worth a good chunk too.
all right, well I'll say I don't have that one.
I don't have the platinum one, but I've got that one that you just showed.
I just got the silver and black. Yeah.
I've got and I've got the ones. I got the poly bag. Oh, I don't have that. That's
No, I don't have that one.
That one's
I
missing.
don't have the Secret Wars one either.
I have a Secret Wars one. I got the blue Galactus variant.
I thought I had the Secret Wars one, but I don't. Okay, 316 back on the train.
Yeah, got that. Got that.
That's a good one to have. I don't have the fucking Blue Beetle.
I don't have Blue Beetle either. I just sold my Blue Beetle actually. I sold that comic book.
316.
I sold that. I already sold it.
Or not
Had it,
16,
sold
360 something. Here's a couple cool ones. Batman 89. I don't have that.
Yep, I got
And
that.
then the McFarlane. You got that one, right?
Yeah, I got both of those, brother. I got both.
See,
of
you got a
those.
few I don't have. Yeah. Killing Joke. You got that
Oh,
one?
yeah. Got a 9.8 in that bad boy.
You got a bunch of those, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now we're back on the train. I got the Sinister and the Web. I got both of those.
I got the Sinister. I don't have the Web though. What's that?
I got this X-Men.
What's the Web? Is that Web of Spider-Man #1?
Yeah, Web of Spider-Man 1.
I got that. I got that.
Now here's another one of them McFarlane joints. It's
Yeah, I
probably
got that. No, that's just the gold. The one with the you need the one with the newsstand variant. It's really expensive.
Silver Surfer Wood, check.
I don't have a Silver Surfer one.
Spider-Woman 1, no.
No, I don't have one of those either.
No bueno. I got rid of all my Moon Knight ones.
I have a Moon Knight one kicking around here somewhere.
Good, good.
Yeah.
It's a good book. It's a key.
I also have
Then first Lobo.
I got the first Lobo. I love Lobo. Lobo's one of my favorites, man.
All right. I thought we already seen this fucking book. Wasn't that like number 7 or some shit?
Yeah, isn't that the Dazzler?
It must be like direct or newsstand or something what they're doing to us, I'm guessing.
Probably.
I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that, but I do have the Dazzler #1 underneath it. And then they just showed the ASM too. That Carnage. They must be doing like newsstands and directs, I'm guessing.
Maybe a second print or something.
180 check, 299 check.
I don't have either of those actually. Fuck. Those are two I'm missing.
Oh boy, here comes a couple big ones. Well, not big, but that one I have.
Yeah.
And then the 48 I got.
I got that one. I don't have a 48.
I don't have these two. I don't have the Death of Gwen or First Red Hawk.
I've got both of those.
Oh, you got the Death of Gwen?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, man.
I got Annual 14. I don't have a Beta Ray.
I don't have either of those actually. I have most of the beta. That's the only Beta Ray one I'm missing. I've got a second and third appearance. I don't have that one. It's fucking annoying.
Hey, John, you got 180? Yeah, play along, man. TMNT 1 or the Ronin book #1. Yeah. I have a 5th print.
I got 2 copies of that fucker. I got 2 copies of that bad boy.
I sold all my Spawn 9s. I don't have any of those.
I got a copy of that. I got a New Mutants 87. I think that is next.
Yeah, I got these two, New Mutants 87 and X-Men 94.
I don't have a 94. I have an X-Men 100, but not a 94.
I've never had these 2 books, Toxic Avengers 1 and Batman Adventures.
No, I haven't had those either.
All right, here's a couple more I don't have. She-Hulk 1. The Star Wars book.
I got the Star Wars book. I don't have the She-Hulk though. I've got the last. What is it? That's the Heir to the Empire or some bullshit.
So we're about halfway through the list.
Ron.
I think I got about half the books that's been showed. Maybe a couple more than half.
I got way more than half of those books.
Yeah. I think you got about the same amount I do. Really.
Yeah, you've got more than half of those, buddy.
Oh
You've
shit!
only missed a few. Is that your mom or something?
No, I'm just getting a beep. Hold on.
Yeah. Take your time. I'll keep
It
your.
says, "Let's keep up with John." I dropped a link if you ain't doing nothing, John. I got the Secret Wars ASM 121. I got the 9.6 Beta Ray. Got the Last Ronin. Got the New Mutants A7 94 She-Hulk 1. Right.
Nice. John's
All
doing
right.
well.
So
John's doing well. Kenneth
here
Bird is
comes some more
also in the
books.
house.
I mean, this ain't an easy list to keep up with, man. It really ain't. So
I'm doing pretty good
congratulations,
so
man.
far. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good so
Yeah.
far. I got that.
You know, first
signed.
Rogue.
I got that signed twice, buddy. Boom.
This is the top 100 trending books. I don't have an X-Men 101.
I do.
You got a 101? Yeah, I think I seen you show that. Yep.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I got these two bad boys though. Iron Man 1, GSX.
Oh, I don't have those fuckers.
That's some fun ones to have.
Yeah.
I don't have the Afra, but I do have the subby.
I have the Afra. I don't have the subby.
Yeah. All right. Now we're getting back to some biggie books I like. We got FF49, First Rhino, and First Apocalypse. Got all three of those.
I got the Apocalypse. I don't have the First Rhino.
I've never had a First Black Widow or whatever her name is, Black Cat. I do got Cap 100, and there's a Kingdom 1. I've had a million of those, but I don't have one now.
I got a Cap 100 and a Kanan 1. I don't have the first Black Widow. I don't have the Black Widow, though.
Shout outs to X-Force 2, second Deadpool. That's pretty cool.
I got a couple of those.
List.
Oh, I got that one.
Oh,
That's first Lando.
Lando, right.
Yeah.
Spotlight 5, I do not have. I don't have that ASM either.
I think I sold that ASM. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I sold it with my 3.
90's got a good chunk of these good. GSX all day. I got the Avengers and the 101. Yeah.
My X Factor's a 9.6. I'm pretty happy with it. I wanted a 9.8, but a 9.6 will do.
All right. Here comes some books I don't have the second print, but I do have the first, but whatever. Okay. We got First Bishop. We got the Breaking of the Bat.
Yeah.
I think I have this book. I can't find it, but I'm going to count it because I'm pretty sure I do.
I got all 3 of those. Woohoo!
Nice. I got 2 of them. I don't have the second print, but that's cool. I was looking for this book. This must be the new list because it's got this book on it. But I don't have that Wolverine. I think I could find that one though. That orange one.
I don't have that new X-Men, but I got both of the other 2. I got the Iron Fist and the Wolverine.
Nice. I don't have any of those technically. And then here comes the New Mutant 98 again. I don't know if we should count this or not, but there's a newsstand. I do have a newsie. I didn't even think of it when I looked at it earlier.
I do not have a newsstand, but I still have a copy of that book.
There's that 298. Oh my God. I didn't know that was a first appearance. Oh, okay. So one of the Alex Ross Timeless is our first Spider Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have the Spider Gwen either. I don't have that. I do have the ASM 50.
I do as well. I do.
I don't have the 100.
No.
I got the X-Men 1 though.
I don't have an X. Oh yeah, I got that X-Men 1. That's a 90s.
Shout outs to 90. I got all 3 of these: Transformers 1, 301, and Eternals 1.
I don't have 2 of those. I've got 1 of those.
I sold all my Punisher ones, so I'm not gonna have that. But Battlestar Galactica, I'm not sure. I don't think I have it.
I got that, and I don't have the Nova.
I got 1 of them. I got the Nova. I don't have the ASM Punching in the Dick. I don't have the TMNT 3. I do have the X-Men.
Yeah, I got the X-Men 1 on that lot.
Okay. We got Spectacular 1. I got that.
I don't
Juggernaut.
think I have that. I have the Jugs.
I got Jugs. And second print Morbius, I do have. Oh no, that's the first print. I don't have that.
I do not have a Morbius in my collection.
Yeah, I don't have a second print. Here's the first Kitty Pryde and all that. Werewolf by Night, first Moon Knight. I don't have either of those.
I got the first. I think I have the first Kitty Pryde. I don't have Werewolf, and I do have the Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't know why they're showing ASM 300 again, but that's the end of the list. So I feel like we both did really good, man.
I think we're doing Yeah, way more than half. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. More than half the list of top 100. I didn't count them all. I think I had about 60.
Yeah, I would probably say I had about the same, maybe a little less.
Yeah. I think I did better a few years ago, actually, than I did now.
Well, that's because you had smaller keys back then. You had some of those smaller keys.
That's
and
probably a good point. Yeah. I had a bunch
you,
of the minor stuff I'm missing now. Yeah.
yeah, and you traded up for bigger stuff. So, like, you're missing your Wolverine 1, but you've got a first Brainiac. So I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take the first Brainiac, bro.
it depends on what kind of keys they're talking about,
Yeah, absolutely.
At that time,
that's just a hot list anyway, though. That's like not the best list. That's just a hot list. That's all.
yeah, it's what's currently selling well.
Yeah, people are looking for it. People want it, and it's no reason that those are selling well. They're mid-priced books, and nothing in that list is super duper expensive.
Nah.
There's no $10,000 books in that list. I don't think.
I gave away my X-Force 2. Well, I'm sure you could find 50 more of them.
Yeah, they're a dime a dozen, bro. X-Force 2s fucking, they're all in around the world. Nobody knows what it is. Most stupid comic people don't know what it is.
Yeah, me and 84 and D about 84 talking about maybe starting a show where he just represents the books in his collection. Because that would be fun, just to be able to sit down and pick through your books and talk about what books you have. And, it's like,
when you're not on the hunt, it's a lot easier to do that, right? When you're on the hunt, it's a little different. Or when you're like on a battling show, it's a little different because you don't want to show off all your goods to everybody a couple of times because then you don't get voted for. You're like, meh, we've seen that.
Yeah, I used to go by those kind of rules, but I got tired of it too at the end. I would just show, I used to like, I got a book come in this week, but I'll be on the hunt later. I just got to a point where if they're going to vote for me, they're going to vote for me, so I just showed it anyway. But I understand the art of surprise and shit, but for guys like me and 84, we were calling each other has-beens because when we did it before, we were a little more popular, more attention, and now that we actually got our books to where our PC's pretty good, maybe it'd be funner to just display them, shit like that. I think it is. I feel like every day I'd like to show them.
Used to be the point of the collectors club, show off all your good books.
Yeah, it still is. At the end of the night, I still want people to show their books and talk about the collectors. Like when Middle of Nowhere comes back, or Colossus Wood, or Verazian, I still want to get a good grasp. Now I feel like the Collectors Club is is kind of like a placement testing. So if I see a channel I find interested and interesting, I want to just kind of get a good gauge on where their collection is and what history they have. So that's why
history to you, or history as far as history in the industry. Like what it means to the industry, like, or when did I buy it? When did I get it? How did it make me feel? Did I get a fucking hard on? What are you asking, Biggie? What do you
mean, like historically, like what general info they know?
Okay, of the book that they got, or that you.
Yeah, like if they don't know a bunch about Silver Age, then let's see what they know about Indies, or what do they know about this, or what do they know about that. I just want to test and see what they're good at and what they may not be good at.
I know like Brian. I know a smattering of each, though. Like I don't know everything about everything. I know a smattering of the Silver Age. I know a smattering of the mostly bronze, I guess. A little tiny bit of modern, not too much.
Well,
I can keep up at a comic shop. I know that much.
I don't mind that people don't know a lot and they have channels and people follow them and their influence and people like their character and charisma. When we was doing the Name That Key, we'd hold a book up, people guess. you know, not everybody did the greatest at it. But
Oh, well,
I'm
yeah.
not saying that they're bad at collecting or they don't know what they're talking about. They
Well,
just didn't know about that book.
with
You
that
know,
list, that list you just showed, like I could name every fucking key on that list. That's a pretty easy list. But there are keys that, you know, if you don't read books or you don't give a shit, like I don't read a ton of X-Men. I don't know all the X-Men keys. What did I just find in the X-Men? I can't remember. 242 maybe. It's it's a stupid key, but Star Wars characters are in that book, and you get to see Jean Grey's Vajayjay from a mile away.
oh, okay.
Right, so it's just a weird fucking key. I would have never known that. I just looked it up because I bought a box of comic books. Um, and it's just a strange, silly key that I would have never ever in my whole life. If you showed me that cover, I would have been like, yeah, "It's a cool X-Men cover, I guess," you know. But it's nothing fucking great. It's not. You just there's a lot of things people don't know, man.
There is, and it's just fun to see. Ask people questions out the ordinary. Like you would think every collector would know what the first Mister Sinister is. You know,
Yeah,
or
yeah. I can't actually. Oh fuck! Actually, I can't even tell you the number of the book. I can tell
I
you the
don't know
cover.
the number.
I can tell you
I
the
could,
cover though.
yeah.
Wolverine's backwards, floating down. There's blue and white light on him and whatnot. I can tell you the cover. I can't tell you the number off the top of my head because I'm not good with
Sometimes people get
that shit.
exposed as like they don't know simple shit, but that's not bad. You know, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, man. Well, some people are bad with names and numbers. I'm good with
Right.
covers. Thankfully, I'm good with covers. If you show me a cover, I can pretty much tell you what it is.
Yeah, I'm not
If
sure what the club is for it besides just mild competition, mild testing, mild everything. It's a bunch of things all in one. I don't know, but it's definitely getting refined and it's going to start.
well,
Like I got the club championship book.
it's the yard, baby. We all it's
Yeah,
all
we fight in
fucking
the yard.
we eat, we
Uh,
eat. That's what we do. You got to be strong to stay alive.
I couldn't fit in on the hunt. It didn't work out for me, and
You're full
you
of
know
shit. You fit in perfectly fine on the fucking
I
hunt.
thought I did, but I think what happened was there was just more personalities. I wasn't needed as much. I
That's happening as we speak to a lot
yeah,
of people. To be honest, there's a
yeah.
they go off in tangents with certain individuals. Like last year, I got a good boost. This year, Callie's getting a boost. You know, it's all
Yeah, there
it's all
wasn't enough.
that's the way it is.
There, you got a fucking hour, 2 hour show. There's only enough time for so much, and you know, a
Yeah, we
guy like
gotta.
me, I'm just ready for action about every other day. So I want to battle, and I've
Yeah,
gotten
you
a lot
really want to
further.
battle. You really want to
Yeah,
battle. Yeah, I get
I
that,
would
bro.
fight anybody. I'd love it, but
I know.
I just if I was to fuck with it again, I'd have to look at it in perspective as I'm just not going to be involved as much as I was before. I don't think that I am going to get involved, but I'm going to go check y'all out, and I'm just doing what I've always wanted to do. Now is just like battling against fucking D or Comic Collector Allen or you or Hialeah is just as good as battling anybody over there, and
That's fair
I
enough, man.
don't. Yeah, I don't have to fucking push one person or it ain't about that. I just want to see what the best is I can get at the time. It'll get there, man. I think guys like Middle, Mon and Vaughn and Colossus, dude, those guys are so full of newness, you know, like I'm not used to being around them and
Well,
there's a lot of questions.
you got a lot of good stuff coming out of the collector club, man. You got a lot of good people hanging out there. Great comic books. Certainly some of the better collectors in the industry. You know, if you're starting to add people like Doc and Comic Collector Geek and D Runk, yourself, like there's some good there's some good books, man.
I enjoy learning some of these obscure books that Doc and Alan go after.
Yeah,
That's a lot of the channel is learning a lot of that, you know.
I think those two should put on a show together. That would be pretty.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Was I was trying
epic.
to get dope Doc and Alan together a lot of the time.
Doc and Alan should have a show about old fucking Golden Age comics. They should both do a show. It would be a fucking hit.
That was probably the best haul video of the year was Dope's video.
Oh my god.
Besides
my
Collector
God.
Club episodes, like that one
The
without
one with
me.
Dope,
Yeah, just
Alan, and Doc. Are you fucking
yeah.
kidding me? That was
Yeah, they all pulled out like
ridiculous.
first fucking what was it, Lex Luthor's?
Oh,
They all
they
had one of them.
pulled out first Tales from the Crypt. They pulled out all sorts of shit. It was fucking disgusting, man. It was
Dope's got
fucking
like
gross.
first Swamp Thing this year, second Green Hawk.
I know, man. These guys just fucking
Stupid badass books.
blow the competition out of the water for real. Like they just know what
That's
they're
what I
doing.
love. You know, as
And
much as
it's
I love the hunt, like that's what I want. I want that shit. Like I love that shit. Like I
it's
want to
nice.
see.
It's nice learning from these guys though too, right?
Absolutely.
It's nice that they're take the time to even fucking hang out with a schmo like myself and teach me some shit. So thank
It
you,
is
Comic
nice.
Collector Geek and Doc and fucking D and yourself and everyone else that fucks with me. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and when it comes to the competition and the fighting for championship, there's no denying that y'all are into that stuff and been doing it forever. Like I'm not super thirsty for a club championship, and I don't have divisions or not like that, but it's still fun. Like maybe it'll get there eventually. I think what will happen is I'm gonna see if I can get some of the newer channels, and there's a lot, dude. Maybe I'll ask Durs, maybe I'll ask Boggs, maybe I'll get Rude. I got a pretty good pool of people I'm gonna be plucking from. I'd love to see Becker.
There is
do
a
some
lot of people,
one-on-one.
man. There's a lot
There's
of people.
a ton,
you
bro.
Yeah,
I
there's.
feel like I'm fucking up not asking more people, man. Like Verazian Vigilante is about as entertaining as I get. Dracula.
You should try
I
and
love
get one.
Verazian.
You should try and get one new person a month or something.
Yeah,
or,
maybe one. Try to focus on one more. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Norin keeps talking like he might pop up. I would love to see Norin Rad pop up.
People love the club, bro. The yard is fucking.
I don't know if they all
it's the
love
real
it, but
deal.
I think people would just like to interact and show off their collection and want to win. You know, like in any battle, it could be anything. Cover slingers would be fun. I'm sorry.
I think cover slingers is fun. Again, I like the way the hunt does it, but cover slingers is all right. I think they have a good system with what they do.
They got great fucking books. Like one of my favorite collectors is Rayman the Silencer. He lives right where 84 does in Boston or wherever.
Okay.
And he just murders their flea market. Like he goes to the flea market every fucking key. And if he sees it, he likes it. That dude's got crazy books, bro. Shout out to Rayman. You got Metarog, Nauman. Are you kidding me, bro? Fucking Mags Musings. Those guys are killer competitors, dude.
There's a ton of good collectors in the little community that we have, man. There's a lot of good collectors, bro.
There really is. Sybud's a good collector.
Like I don't know what Beckerman's books look like, but I know his art collection is fucking absolutely a top notch beyond reproach.
Seems like every other day I hear about an AOK that Beckerman's gave away of books that are like grails to me. He gave Mad Spidey an Amazing Spider-Man Annual 1, and he gave Circumstances a Cap 100. So he must have some pretty good shit.
The only book I wanted right now is Ultimate Fallout 4, and I can't get it, and I can't find it, and it's annoying, and I'm fucking pissed about it. But it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, just a couple $100, $200-300, right?
No, they're like $900 for a night. I think it's like $700 for a raw right now.
For a fucking first print?
Yeah, pretty expensive.
700.
Yeah, they're pretty on eBay, and eBay sucks. So I'm trying to find it.
Fuck on, bro.
I'm trying to find it within the community, but nobody.
I don't even think my 8.5 is worth fucking 300.
Your 8.5 isn't because it's an 8.5, but if you have it raw, you can say it's near mint, and you can sell it at near mint prices like an asshole instead of as a raw book like you should. But whatever, that's what the industry is, man.
I kind of have been liking baseball cards a little bit more. So if I'm gonna get a card, everybody's collecting cards, right?
You're gonna go for that Mickey Mantle? Is that what you're up to?
I'm gonna go for the goat first, dog. I mean, look, if we're gonna play, you might as well play, right? What up, Jay
All right.
Hood, Vinny?
All right. That Mickey
All
Mantle's
right,
that
first
Mickey
print.
Mantle's no joke, bud.
It's fucking 30K for a 0.5 or 1.0 or something.
Yeah, it's no joke.
It's no joke, bro. It's a crazy card. I love Babe Ruth and shit, but I just like the art.
See,
It's almost like
J
a
Hood
painted cover.
knows. J Hood knows. People pay fucking through the nose for raw books to chase their fantasy 9/8s.
All
And
right.
I am not willing to do that. I'd rather just buy a 9/6.
So they got a 8.5 for 450. So my book's around 450, I would guess.
Yeah.
Raw book, it just says 560 for
Exactly.
one.
Exactly. That's American.
That's a
So
lot of money.
when I say 700, I'm obviously talking Canadian dollars.
Well, that's plus taxes and shipping. You're right.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
700 plus.
Yeah. No joke.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
That is outrageous. Like,
It's
even if you buy it
disgusting,
raw,
bro.
they're not going to be high grade. Probably not.
I've made the fucking. I hate it, dude. You go on eBay, you pay eBay prices, fine, whatever. You're looking for a book you can't find anywhere else. So you bite the bullet, you pay eBay prices, you pay them for their loss because obviously they got to pay eBay, they got to pay this, they got to pay this, they got to pay this, they got to pay this. So you pay them for all of that, which makes your book an extra 20%. And then people go in just our community and they're like, well, this is eBay prices, bro. And I'm like, well, you're not losing 30% to a company, brother. How about you knock that down 30 fucking percent and sell me a fucking regular price book, you fucking piece of shit? How about that? And that's what I think about that.
Meanwhile, while that book is gone ridiculous high, it breaks my heart to see other books that I feel like should be untouchable coming down to like a couple $100 and fucking $300, like a First Vision, dude, or a first fucking Black Panther.
First Black Panther would be a good one, yeah.
You could get them now for like $300. Like there's a 1.0 raw 335. I know it's a raw, but or 1.0 supposedly.
I look for a little higher grades though. What is a 5.0 going for?
There's a 3.0 for 400 from Canada.
Okay, all right.
What grade did you say?
Let's say a 5.0. Let's just put it in mid range.
I spent 600 on my 2.5.
Okay.
And you could get damn near. You could get a 5.0 now for 625.
That's not bad.
It's fucking crazy cheap.
That is pretty good actually for a first.
Let's see what 2.5 goes for now. Let's see how much I missed out.
But this is the industry that we're fucking in. You understand that the reason that book's not going up is because there's never going to be another Black Panther in the MCU. They're making it Shuri. They're not ever going to use him again because they want to respect Chadwick Boseman, which I think is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Chadwick is not Black Panther. Black Panther is Black Panther. Someone else can play him.
They got a 2.5 for 475. That's not much of a difference.
No.
You're talking $100 for 2.5 more.
Yeah, I'll take that 2.5 more any day for a couple $100.
You would hope so. My back cover is really dirty. My front presents well, so I could probably clean it up, make it look better. But still, It's like, oh well. Let's check out a First Vision real quick. What number is that one? 57.
I don't have a First Vision. That's the the one where he's on the cover. Is it?
Yeah, I think I got it on the wall right now. Actually,
I don't have a First Vision.
I can't turn my neck that far around. I gotta turn my whole body because I'm fucking weird. No, I got it put up. It ain't up there.
What number? I can't remember that. I know the cover, but I just can't remember the number.
I think it's 57. Yeah, I think it's 57.
Yeah, Avengers 57.
Oh, dude, you could get one for like $170 right now.
I'm actually sort of shocked because Vision's coming back. They're gonna put
Vision. That's a beautiful book, bro.
Yeah, he's coming back too. He'll be in more series. I'm sure of it. He's not a A-list actor these days anymore, except for in the Marvel universe. There's no way he's gonna say no to fucking jobs.
he really pissed me off with the last thing I remember him doing.
Mr. Whodat
So,
Comics, how you doing, buddy?
yeah, I dropped a link for you, Whodat, if you ain't doing nothing. We went over the top 100. You had a bunch of them, dude, if you'd have been here.
Whodat's got a good. He's got a great collection.
Yep. We were talking about Vision. The thing he pissed me off was in the I think it was the last episode of the Vision series.
Okay,
He said
like the Wanda series, you mean?
I think it was the Wanda series. He says the last episode is going to have a big reveal of a new character. Okay?
Right.
He made it sound like there was a new actor coming. Everybody got into Mephisto. Everybody got into this and that.
Yeah, it's just White Vision.
It was fucking white. It was just him. And that just pissed me off because it felt like he lied.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's really funny because you can watch all the people clamor and go, "You gotta buy this book. You gotta buy this book. You gotta."
I don't know why it pissed me off so much. I feel like he did that just in spite of like comic book collectors.
I hope I hope he did that to fuck comic book collectors over because it's funny to watch y'all fucking just buy the thing on the horizon. You're like, oh my god, I need this book. I must have it. Vision's my kid's favorite character, man. Do you got Avengers 57 by any chance? Vision's
Me? Yeah.
No, I'm just like people that come into the shop and shit. They're like, "Oh yeah, so my kid really likes Vision. Do you got like Avengers 57 like for like $10, bro?" It's like, fuck off, get the fuck out of here, man.
I think I got a 3.0, right? And it's fucking, what's the word? Where it's out of a collection?
It's like a pedigree. Okay,
I got it. Yeah, like I'm not a pedigree collector or nothing, but I got one pedigree.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that book at a fucking 3.0. It's so odd because usually pedigrees are of books that are of high grade from high collectors. But
depends on the pedigree. Some like you've got the the burned pedigree where it was in a house fire, so that's not in great condition. There's a few shitty pedigrees. Yeah, that's the cover. Isn't that's the second though? Isn't that the reprint?
245. No, that's not the reprint. This is the original.
Oh, okay.
It's just a 3.0.
Okay.
I think I spent about $350 on my 3.0 back in the day.
Well, you did pretty well with the books you got. You did spend a couple. Like, I'm glad you waited for your 49. Was it the 49? Yeah, I think it was, or 48.
Yeah, I waited for the 48 to come down. If I would have bought it back
and you got a good copy, man. You got a great copy. So
I made sure to get a good copy that would probably grade higher than what was suggested. And
I know.
Because I knew it was going to be my last book for a while.
Because I yelled at you for fucking 3 weeks to not buy the copy you wanted to buy. Like,
what was I wanting to get? What was wrong with the book I wanted? I forget.
It was just it wasn't in good condition, and I was like, you can find a better condition book for the same price. I guarantee it, and you did. So.
Oh no, it wasn't the same fucking price.
Well, it's just better.
No, it was like fucking 200 or 300 more. I paid through the nose on that shit.
Holy
what up, big whodat? We got whodat.
What's up? What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Yeah,
man? We was bitching about the industry.
Yeah, we was looking at how high the Ultimate Fallout 4 is going now, as opposed to how low like First Panther or First Vision is.
Well, they came out with the new Hot 10.
Oh yeah.
From Key Collector. I don't know if you looked at any of that stuff.
No, we didn't look at Key Collector yet.
We looked at top 100 from Go Collect. The Go Collect top 100.
Yeah,
it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't like major. There was a lot of minor stuff in there.
Yeah, some minor, some major.
X-Force 2.
It was weird that you didn't see an X-Men 1 or a Fantastic Four number 49, or you didn't see any of those really big books in there.
That's because they're trying to keep people. They're trying to keep the price down on those.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you
Trying
don't
to keep
think
the
that
price down.
if you don't think the industry controls the industry, you're crazy.
All you got to do is look at certain books that were heavily printed, and they're super expensive, even in high grades. Like, for example, Star Wars 1.
Yeah,
Star Wars 1 was heavily printed by Marvel, and for a 9.8 to be worth almost $5,000 is a little ridiculous.
yeah, man. Yeah.
That's just my opinion on certain things. You can go to that book. People talk about the Batman Adventures 12, the Harley Quinn book. That still was heavily printed.
Heavily
That
printed.
was like, people forget Batman Adventures. The show was very popular.
Yeah.
So people try to say it was underprinted, but it's like it couldn't have been because of the show popularity.
It's also a book that came out in the height of print 1 billion copies for every fucking goddamn comic.
1993.
There it is. We gotta print all the copies. 1 million copies.
So I think whodat probably seen the FF48 I was going to get besides this one. I know Bleeker did. I think it might have been a married copy.
Yeah, it was.
Was that what I was?
It was.
You remember that? It was pretty bad. I remember Bleeker saying, "Don't get that piece of shit."
Yeah, like don't get that piece of shit.
And I wasn't mad at the married copy because it was like $800. I was like, it's fucking complete.
You were on it, bro. I'm glad you got that copy though. Look at how beautiful
I'm happy you got that one because you would have been. I think in the long run, you would say you wouldn't been upset, but you would have been upset because the prices dropped on that book.
And that's a beautiful
$800. $800, you can get a very nice copy now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it should have been able to get me a nicer one. It was just whatever was available. It was like that was it. But this was like 200 more. I ended up paying almost $1,000.
And how many times I've told you that, Biggie? Save a couple of dollars more and get a way better copy. Like you don't have to save a lot of money. This is usually it's like $100. Like even like you said, $200 more. You got a way better copy.
The only thing I can see really wrong with that, I know you say there's a water stain on it, but that's so pressable. That fucking book is so pressable, man.
It's a 1.8 my comic shop. I have no idea.
I got a feeling. I would love for him to send it to like somebody to press and clean it because you know why? You know what I think it'll come back?
Like a 3.5 or something stupid.
I was thinking like a 4.5.
Oh.
It's got a big crease. It's not even really that collar breaking, but it's like around here.
And see, I'm not even worried about the creasing and the water stain. You know why? I'm looking at the book as far as pieces missing.
Yeah, man, it looks good. What
else? Spine splits. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for. Would it take off a lot for books?
Yeah.
The stuff you're talking about, they don't. I had a book that had a water stain went through the book, and it gave it a 5.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why
I flipped through it and it didn't seem to be attached. I was thinking it's probably sticky or something like that. It was fine.
Yeah, you should definitely get that cleaned up and send it to CGC.
Sometimes when you have water damage, you can feel the thickness. Like I got a Jim Lee Superman, where you got the Batman Superman. It's the Superman like that, and you can feel the water damage in the book. It was an A-okay. I didn't get ripped off, but it's just some books it didn't have that fill on that FF48. This is my second favorite, one of my favorite FFs.
There you go. I'll be right back.
There it is, right there, buddy.
Yeah, FF6. Now this one is beat up. It's another My Comic Shop. This was I think it was a 1.0 or 1 something, probably a 1.0. But it was complete. It didn't say detached. I think one staple is, maybe it is detached. I don't fucking know. I think it's attached but ripped. Anyways, it wasn't that bad. It was like $500, and I felt like I really wanted to have one, and I got it. So fuck it.
See that Spectre cover? I just got this recently, and it's fucking awesome. Purely a cover buy because it's fucking a wicked ass cover.
Looks like Splat.
It's Spectre. Just
Splat the artist. You know what I'm talking about, Bleak?
No, it's I think it's, I don't know, Tom Mandrake did the cover.
I don't know the guy's first name, but his last name was Splat. He did some Spectre and
I don't know. This is just
I know whodat's heard of him.
Dope ass cover.
Splat did a Wolverine cover that's worth a ton of money.
Yeah, Splat's sick.
Wolverine 510 or something.
Sweet. Yeah, so you've been doing any fantasy football stuff, whodat?
I'm in one league from work. That's about it.
Yeah, I just finished. I drafted on Sunday, man, last Sunday, so should be a good season this season.
The warehouse find on FF48 is going to hurt the price when Galactus makes his debut. I heard something about that, but how big of a box or stash of FF48s could they have found?
Doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt shit.
You know why it's not gonna hurt it? Because that's the same thing somebody said about the guy who has the whole box of Hulk 181s.
Yeah, man, it's not gonna hurt shit.
And guess what? That book is still expensive. So that's zero. It's gonna have. You know how much effect it's gonna have? Let's say what's lower than 0.0001.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think people are going to realize if that shit ever does hit, that the fucking 48 is probably going to be twice as hard as the 49. So if you don't fucking do it now and it does hit, that shit's going to jump way bigger than 49 in my mind. Because it's both of them, really. It's not the 49 really ain't the first Galactus. It's fucking 48.
Yeah.
But whatever. I knew that going in. Like
48's the one, man. But it's the way it
is.
49's
like the 180 of the Wolverine.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
See, the problem with 49 is it is a great cover, but it's only Galactus's first full appearance.
Yeah,
it's not like it's the full appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Yeah.
It's because and a lot of people consider 48 Galactus's first appearance because it is. It says cameo.
It is his first appearance. But 49 has a much better cover. I'll give you that. I don't really like 48's cover, but
we should be thankful that the cover for 49 is not on 48.
Oh my god.
Yeah, then it would really be a bitch. Yeah.
That'd be a $15,000 book.
I still feel like if you could get a raw complete 500 for about 500 on a 49, then 40 is gonna be about 1,000. So if it does hit and it does go up in value, and we do get some real FF shit and Galactus stuff, which I don't know, we might.
We're getting delayed on everything. They announced more delays on I think it was like Daredevil was indefinitely delayed. Ironheart, which is already done, is indefinitely delayed, and something else dealing with Marvel is indefinitely delayed, and it's all because of the writers and the actors, right?
It seems like all the specs going towards the Ultimate Universe with Hickman right now.
Rock City is having trouble with cover price. I don't know. I haven't tried it in the last little bit, Rock City, but it is likely it goes down, once in a while. It does happen.
I get pissed when I see like little minor keys that are $100 now, like first Booster Gold. Booster Gold's always been a $15 book, $15, $20 book.
And I wanted to tell you, Biggie, 49, if you have $800, you can get a 6.0.
Whoa.
Yep.
I got like a 4.0 raw for probably 600 a couple years ago.
Yeah,
damn.
It just tells you how the prices are kind of like fluctuating.
They're coming down.
That's GPA. That's GPA. Because I was actually looking at a 7.0. Because I can actually afford a 7.0 now.
Well, they fucked you over, man. They decided that they weren't going to do older stories and they're going to do newer stories. That's why newer books. The market hasn't crashed. It's just older books aren't worth as much as they were in the hype, and newer books are worth more now. You can get $40 books off the fucking shelf today and sell them if you want to.
Yeah, and people don't want. I seem like it's a little tad bit harder to sell older books than it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it is
a tad bit harder. Like people still fall into the FOMO and want the hotness of new stuff.
Yeah,
like you show them a silver key and you can be like, "Is this $20?" They're like, "I don't want that." But you show them a brand new book that came out 2 weeks ago that's hot. That's $40. They want it.
I can show them a first Lobo, like the Omega Man 3, and they'll be like, it's pretty awesome. What grade is it? I could show them this. I could show them a Lobo cover drawn by Del Otto, and they'll be like, I'll give you $50, $60 for that right now.
Yeah,
facts,
it feels
man.
like the shit from 20 years ago is still climbing a little bit, but the shit from 30, 40 is the first thing to take a hit.
Yeah.
And a lot of Golden Age collectors are saying shit like, we're moving from silver to gold because the gold, even if it does dip, it don't dip as much as the silver.
And gold is pretty. It's if you're it's important, man. Golden Age books are important.
Well, the thing with gold is it's not that they don't really dip; is people don't sell them that much. So even when they do sell them, guess what? They still not sell them for that much. Than how much you think they would. I was just looking at a guy who had a Captain America 4. It's the 4th appearance. Great cover. It was a 6.0, I think, or it might be a little bit higher. It was only 11 grand. I was like, that's not, I mean, I say only like that's not a lot of money, but when you think of comparisons of what it, in my mind, what it should be. In my mind, I'm thinking that should be like 20 plus. In that high of a grade. That high of a grade,
maybe. Yeah, that's pretty high grade for a Golden Age book.
I mean, Golden Age book, 4th appearance, 6.0.
I think 11's probably fair for that. That seems fair.
But I mean, X-Men 1 in like a 4.0 is that price. So that's why
that seems unfair to me. I don't think an X-Men 1 should be that high.
My mind's all fucked up. I'll look at a 181 and entry price for a complete copy is like $1,500. Whenever entry for X-Men 1 is like three grand. Yeah. There's no way one Wolverine's worth as much as the whole franchise.
A 181 and a 90 is probably worth more than that Captain America 4 that I was just telling you.
Yeah, probably.
And also, we forgot, it's not just the 4th appearance of Captain America. That's the 2nd published work of Stan Lee.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
No, I knew. I was thinking of that the whole time you were saying it.
And that's actually some people consider his full published work because number 3 is actually not that much. I think it's like very short. It's like something he wrote a little bit.
Could you imagine having that? Yeah. Could you imagine having that book signed by Stan Lee? Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
There's a book back there. Like the number 3 is probably it's worth more than number 2 just because of Stan Lee being his first. Yeah. And then
and not just that, number 3 is the first cover appearance of Red Skull.
Yeah, he created a character back then. I can't remember which number. I think his name's the Destroyer.
Destroyer, yeah, he Destroyer, yeah, he created.
Yeah, that was a big book too. I can't remember which one that one is though.
Oh man,
it's a Golden Age book. And it's not in Captain America. It's in a whole nother.
Yeah, I was thinking it might not be, but I wasn't sure.
It's not in Captain America. I know that.
I can picture the guy. He's like a blue guy, I think. You know, the Destroyer guy.
Actually, no, he's black. You might have saw a cover that looked like he's blue, but he's black. He was like all black.
Okay.
It's weird. It's weird how those books are, but like I said, like that's I don't know. 181, like a 9.0 is worth more than some of those books. Like that's crazy.
But yeah.
Well, like the entry price of it is half of what it would cost to get X-Men 1. That fucks my head up. It's like
but
you
like
get the whole fucking thing.
My 2 favorite characters, I'm never ever gonna have their first appearance. I'm never gonna get fucking Journey into Mystery 83, and I'm certainly not gonna get a Batman number 1. It's just
Journey, but out of the two, Journey and Mystery is more realistic.
It's more realistic, at least.
because especially how that book has been dropping in price, and I'm like seeing,
Batman 1,
$3 grand for a 1.5. You like it's slowly, it's slowly going down, man.
Batman 1, it's only 2.8 million now. What?
Yeah, I could see you, Bleeker, in the future getting the Journey into Mystery 83.
I wouldn't say wouldn't. Yeah, I keep telling them don't ever count yourself out.
Not with that book. The other one, I'll tell you, count yourself out. But the 180, the 83, definitely don't count yourself out.
Joker and Thor, man, they're my 2 favorite characters.
I bought a 3.5. This is before
universe.
All the hype. When I got my TMNT 1 and I got a Journey to 83, they had it priced at like $3 grand. It was 3.5.
Oh, that's good.
I think Doc does have this fucking book. Actually, I think this is right. Mystic Comics number 6.
Most likely he has that. Yeah. It sounds right. Sounds like something Doc would fucking have.
Hold on. All my computer.
First appearance of the entire fucking Shazam.
Well, it's got a swastika on it, so I can almost guarantee he's got it. But yeah.
There's one book he doesn't have, and I'm on the lookout for it. It's going to be really hard to find, but I really want to find it so I can give it to him.
I don't know if that's the first villain that
that's
Stanley
the first.
did.
That's the first. Yeah, that's the first destroyer. But I don't know if Doc has it or not. I can't remember.
I think he has that one.
I have a feeling he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking maniac. If it's a swastika, he's down to like supposedly there's only like 20 swastika covers left. He's got to get.
Yeah,
which is
he
crazy.
wants to.
But every
he wants
time
to get
he
a
does that,
Canadian one that is really hard to find. I'm looking for it for him, but it's fucking. It's going to be impossible for me to find it too. I'm sure.
Yeah, it looked like my friend Geek Aficionado. He helped me. He got me that Hulk 2. He looked like he was selling his first Doom. He had a nice copy too. It was like 3.0.
Yeah, I think he sold it or something because he was like saying goodbye to it or something.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually wished his book farewell on Instagram. That's very sweet of him. Like I couldn't.
I don't know if I could sell the first Doctor Doom. That would be fucking difficult, bro.
I didn't even know what to tell him. I wanted to leave a comment, but
yeah, but you're a maniac.
You've done it. You've done it right.
But I've gotten it back though. I've sold it and I got it back.
Yeah, you're a crazy man. I can't fucking. I don't know what to even say to you when you sell some of your books. I'm like, oh God, no.
But at the time when I sold a lot of this stuff, prices were. You can get that again.
Yeah,
you can get that again.
The problem with that is if you wait to get it again, you definitely don't have the money that you had. Like you're using your own pocket money.
I never knew what the whole comic market would have did what it did. I never thought about that happening. If I knew that was going to happen, I'd have held on to all that stuff. But,
hold on. Yeah. We got a question from John. I'm sorry, John. I wasn't reading. What's each of your top 3 favorite Silver Age comics, like the ones you love the most? Okay. I'll go first, and then you want to go. I'll let you go first.
I'm just showing. Mine's easy because it's right there. That's one of my favorites, right there.
Yeah.
I'll just go one. You can go one by one.
Okay. I'll do my first.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic 452 is one of them.
That's a good one. My top 3 Silver Age favorite books I own.
That you own or that you just love?
He says the ones you love the most. He didn't say
the ones I love the most. I'm gonna give you 3 answers then, or not 3 answers, 2 answers. All right. So my top 3 favorite, if I could own and I don't have, are probably Hawk 1, Fantastic Four 1, and Hawk 1, Fantastic Four 1. I guess I'll go AF-15, motherfucker, but whatever. And then the other 3. Well, no, I'll take that out. I'll take the AF-15 out for Showcase 4. Fuck it.
Oh.
That's my top 3. All right. So the top 3 I own: Avengers 1, Hulk 2, and my first Brainiac, 242. Fuck it.
That's nice. Those are good ones. Top 1 would definitely be Journey into Mystery 83. That's one I want really badly. I think what is it? Fantastic Four number 48 would be my second. And I got to think on my third for a bit. Because I know Batman 1's that's Golden Age, isn't it? Yeah, that's Golden Age. So. Yeah, top 3.
It's hard to pick 3 that I don't have that I list
that I want.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that I want. I'm gonna name the ones I own because that's easier to do, and then that'll give Bleeker time to think about his third one. So the ones that I do own, my top 3 is, and they're not in any particular order, but I like Fantastic Four 52. We have my FF1, and I'm gonna go with. It's a hard one, but I'm gonna go with X-Men 1.
X-Men 1.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I almost said
that's
that.
my top. Yeah, that's the top 3 that I own. That I have. Now that Bleek can finish his.
Okay.
while I'm thinking about the 3 I don't have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I have two on the list that I don't have that I would like to give, but I don't have a third one. I can't think.
I would like the X-Men 1. That's a book I don't have, but the fucking Showcase 4 would just be baller as fuck, bro. It just seems like a cool book. Anyway.
Yeah, most of the ones that I want are like Golden Age books, like first appearance of the Shazam, and like that would be awesome. First Justice League would be pretty cool, but meh.
Justice League gets Silver Age. There you go.
Yeah. What's
Brave
that?
and Bold 28.
Brave and Bold 28 or whatever.
It's Silver Age. There you go.
That'd be cool.
All right, that's your number 1. Silver Age. That's a good one.
I would say the 3 I don't own. I would like to have in the collection would be since I've had it before. I've been wanting to get it back, but the prices have gotten so crazy. But Amazing Fantasy 15, Hulk 1, and Showcase 22.
Hulk 1 would be awesome.
That's on my fucking short list, bro.
Yeah,
If I don't get a
Hulk 1 would
fucking
be awesome.
Hulk 181, I'm going for the 22. I'm dreaming
that one actually is more affordable than the 181, which is crazy.
It kind of is.
Hulk 1's a ghost though, bro. It's really that's a hard comic.
That's why it's on my list that I don't have that I would love to have.
That's a hard book to find, man.
Yeah, I would love to get a Hulk one. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was fun, man. We're going to out of here. We've been here about an hour. I had some fun. I really appreciate you hopping on. Bleeker, I know my shows are kind of short compared to everybody else, but
that's all right, bro.
Yeah, we have fun.
Yeah, man.
So you guys will be on the hunt this week. I'm going to pop in the chat. I think I'll make an appearance, say what's up to everybody, and I'll be on the club. You guys want to any more shows or talk about it?
I mean, Bleeker are going to try to do a sale together. Probably going to. I haven't talked to him about it. I'd love to shoot for the end of the month.
All right. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, end of the month probably. It'll be on YouTube. Might have Dustin or somebody to jump on. Well, not Dustin, Chris to jump on. He might try to sell some stuff too. But it'll be a little small. It'll be a little small group. And
I like
we'll
it.
See what we can do. I say 8 end of the month. I got about 20 books on the CGC. So hopefully by the end of the month they'll all be back.
All right. I dig it.
That's all. That's all.
I want to shout out Waka Flocka for breaking 1,000. That was really nice.
Oh yeah,
Chris to do that.
Congrats.
Yeah, he was excited. He sent me a message on Messenger. He's like, I hit 1K today. Yay for me. he says he was like, thank you, and he thanked me and Chris for the support.
Yeah,
but he was out in the city. And it didn't happen when he was out, so it was pretty cool.
Thanks, James Willie.
I just want your whole crowd to know that I haven't had pants on this entire time. You're welcome.
All right, that's nice,
awesome.
Bleeker.
That should get him extra votes for.
Yeah. Now he's got pube hair added to long hair. J Hood John says before we go, he says FF1, X-Men 1, Avengers 4 would be on my list. Why the fuck would you want a 4 before a 1, J Hood? What the fuck? Oh,
all about characters, I guess.
That's what he wants.
Yeah,
I love J
Hood. It's about character. I ain't gonna lie. If I was gonna have to Avengers, if I had Avengers 4 and 1 on my list, 4 would be above 1. It would be a well one.
4? Oh man. Avengers 4 would be on my list for sure, John says. FF52 would make a great one too, I think.
Yeah,
probably
Green
Lantern 1 would be third. GL Key.
I hate the Green Lantern, so I just don't fucking give a shit about it.
I'm starting to get
I love John Stewart, so
okay, yeah, I like John Stewart. He's all right.
That's actually the Green Lantern I really want to get that I don't have.
Yeah.
But
I would. Well, yeah, you collect black characters and female characters, right?
Yeah, and I don't have that one. So.
Return of Cap and a better cover. I don't agree. It's not my favorite Cap cover. I like the
Turtles
Avengers 1 cover way better. And for Silver Age Cap, my favorite Cap cover is 100.
I got that Cap 100. I actually have it just sitting.
Cap 100 is a great cover.
You need to send that off.
I'm sending it off, bro. I'm sending it.
Now,
press that shit and send it off so it can be ready for the damn sale.
Yeah,
the best part of the Avengers 4, best part of the Avengers, isn't it a Steranko inside book or something? Like the art, it's so fucking good. The inside art, the Avengers 4 is fantastic.
No, it's that Kirby.
It's Kirby? Okay. Yeah, it's really beautiful inside art. So Avengers 4 might have better inside art, but I like the cover for 1 better and 100.
That's when Kirby was pumping out his
people like the Avengers 4. I don't know. Maybe I saw a Steranko adaptation of that because unless I'm imagining it had like some cool insides to Avengers 4. I have the True Believer somewhere. I saw it.
That's Steranko did like what? Captain America 103.
Yeah, he probably was a lot later on it.
105.
Yeah, I don't know. Avengers 4 is a great book. I don't think about it hardly ever. Whenever I was thinking about getting an Avengers 4, it was a gold record reprint. So
I'll take the gold record reprint for Journey into Mystery 83. I will absolutely take one of those and be fairly happy with it.
I gave up on that shit too because it's just it's a reprint. It's not even a reprint the same year. It's like further back.
Yeah, but I think whodat just fucked off. Bye, whodat.
He probably lagged out. Yeah, I always said like go get you. I mean, Avengers 4 is like comparable to Avengers 1 money. Is the other thing. It's an expensive ass book.
Yeah, all that stuff's expensive.
It's probably
everything we've talked about today is expensive.
I mean, I'm just gonna go look at it. It's dipped down, but it's almost as expensive as an Avengers 1. And it's just a first Silver Age. Lost internet connection. What is it, babe? I'm about ready to get off right now. Avengers 4, 1964. What do you want to guess an entry price is on this bad boy?
An entry price like at a 1.0 or something? Or a 0.5?
Just a complete copy.
I don't know, maybe $1,500.
Okay. There's a 1.8 for $739, and there's a raw for $725. So it's about half as hard to get in Avengers 4 as opposed to Avengers 1. It's probably the second most expensive Avengers book though there is. So yeah, you're thinking $700 or so. It's about as tough as getting a FF 49 or 48 kind of deal, but that still feels stupid high. Now let me see what Avengers 1 cheapest entry is. I think it's about $1,500. You can get a Avengers 1.
I would think about $2,000, but that's just me personally.
It should be around $2,000. $1,700 for a 1.0. So yeah, about $1,700. So it's about twice as tough. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the perspective. If it's a book you're trying to get as opposed to what you're wishing for, So that's a good book, dude. If I would see J Hood trying to get that book because it's an achievable book for him. He's been getting some pretty good books. What up, Macedon? I think we're going to roll out, man. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Bleeker. You had a good church sermon yesterday. You guys stayed on. Then you did an Insomniac last night.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying from being online so much, I think.
It's Bleeker's internet YouTube fantasy week, guys. If you want to get Bleeker on your channel, and this is probably your best chance because he's got a lot of time off this week.
That's it. I'm gonna go see Ministry this week, Wednesday night. I'm gonna go see Ministry and Rob Zombie. And then Thursday night, I'll probably go out do some karaoke, and maybe do a live from the karaoke. That should be fun.
That sounds rad, dude.
Yeah, man.
So when you went to that con, that wasn't like a far away con, was it?
It was in Niagara Falls, so like half-hour away.
Okay. So when that guy, did anybody ever buy that Journey into Mystery Annual 1?
No, I wanted to though. Fuck, I really wanted to. I should have fucking bought that fucking comic book. Fuck.
Well, you did get the. I'm gonna have to get you to pull out that Galactus FF or whatever the fuck you got recently.
Oh yeah. The Thor number 168 or whatever.
Yeah, that's a badass book.
Yeah, the Galactus cover on that is fucking dynamite, bro.
You still got that one, right?
Yeah, I have it. That's one in my own personal collection. I sold
Did you get it?
I'm gonna look for it right now. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Exactly.
When did with that one? That was like a minty copy. That was probably the coolest book you got.
Yeah, it was a really good copy, actually.
Yeah, I found a couple books too. I'll just grab a stack right here.
My boy A-Rack was wanting me to send a book out to him, and he was going to doctor it up and like try to rehab it or something. I'm like,
okay.
I don't want to do that because first off, I don't want to pay for the shipping. There's nothing you can do besides add paper to it. Like, I don't want to redo it. Like,
okay. Huh. Oh, there it is. Right where I left you, baby. Yeah, it's a really nice fucking copy, actually, of this fucking book.
all right, let's see this puppy.
All right, here we go. We got.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's a beauty, man. It's a
oh
beauty.
boy,
Good copy. Love the cover is just fucking dynamite.
that's a keeper right there, dude.
Yeah, and it's for some reason I got a weird thing with the 15-cent comic books. I really like them, so I'm gonna keep this bad boy. And that goes along with this guy right here. Because why fuck not?
I thought.
Well, that's all right. Boom.
You got first him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, gotta have the first him. And this is
you got a nice copy of it too.
Yeah, it was sold to me as a 6.0. So we'll see. We'll see what the grading company says about that.
All right.
Looks pretty good though. It looks like a nice copy. It's got a couple of little dings on the cover, but nothing major.
All right. Well, I'll catch y'all later in the chat. I've been enjoying my microphone. I really appreciate being able to hear myself and shit. So that's really cool.
Man. Sound good, buddy. You sound good.
All right, boys. Catch y'all later.